We have John Larson here. Podcast after the podcast.
This is podcast after the podcast. But we'll take the mask off.
They were just talking about Chinese vampires, how you can't kill them. And then Karen said, no, you burn them. And then John said, no, you can freeze them. And then you mentioned some kind of Buddhist monk.
Yeah, Lam Ching, the Chinese actor, was always the one eyebrow priest.
The unibrow priest.
Yeah. And he could freeze it with a post-it that he would place on the forehead and freeze a vampire.
The post-it.
What I got from all that basically is 3M, an employee at 3M did not invent the post-it. It was a Buddhist monk named Lon Cheng who was using it to stick to ghosts' foreheads, right?
Yeah. Chinese vampire can only hop, cannot be killed by a stake.
With their arms.
Yeah. And they find you by sniffing. They could sniff your breath.
But they can't see you.
They can't see you. So if you hold your breath, you become literally invisible.
I think there was a scene where the guy farted.
Yeah, and the ghost smelled bad instead. That's the comedy. But a lot of Chinese movies start off scary and then they turn into comedy. But one thing I've never understood in Chinese movies, the ghost is represented by the color green or like a blue glow. And we always would have a Western vampires and ghosts are always a white glow.
I think I remember this.
There's something in green is the color.
Well, the vampire behind you though is gray.
There's different color ghosts depending on their level of power and their level of ability. So like the clear or white ghosts, they're the weakest one, where they can't touch anything and they just float around. Like after they die, they float around kind of lost.
But there's something about rubbing eggs or throwing eggs near a ghost to repel them that I've never understood.
Rotten eggs, like sulfur?
No, I think like live eggs. I think
1,000-year-old eggs.
Take it away, Karen. No.
Hi everyone, welcome to our ambiance podcast. No, sorry, bot. Hi everyone, welcome to our ambiance bot. What am I doing? Bot podcast.
One more time, relax.
Podcast. Did I say it right? Podcast. What's wrong with me?
I'm thinking dead bodies because it's Halloween.
Podcast?
I think there's a dead body underneath it. Don't worry about it. We'll just keep going. My name is Jason Chu, and I'm a broker for Ambiance Real Estate. Welcome to our Halloween podcast. We thought it'd be fun because of Halloween to start our first podcast with Claire. Welcome, and with Karen to have a kind of a Halloween theme song. Well, we're gonna sing now.
This is horrible.
And Karen Liao.
Karen Liu.
Broker in hand and Karen.
Broker in hand.
Okay. Sorry, my phone's going off.
Okay, bye.